Very good morning to all. So students, we have done 5 questions of 3.4. Now question number 6, that is Meenu purchases 2 bags of rice of weight 75 kg and 69 kg. Find the maximum value of weight which can measure the weight of the rice exact number of times. So that means we have to measure a bag whose weight can measure these 2 bags properly. That means we have to find HCF of these two numbers. We get a small number which can measure these two numbers. That means we have to find HCF of 75 and 69. We will consider 75 as a dividend and 69 as a divisor. So going to the first, we get 69 and the remainder is 6. Now we will divide 69 as a dividend and 6 as a divisor. We get 66 at 11 and the remainder is 3. Now we will divide this 6 by the remainder 3. We get 6 on 2 and the remainder is 0. So here we can say that 3 is the HCF. So that we can say that the maximum value of weight which can measure the weight of the rice exact number of times, that is 3 kg. Now the next question, 3 tankers contain 403 liter, 434 liter and 465 liter of diesel respectively. Find the maximum capacity of a container that can measure the diesel of 3 containers exact number of times. That means same as it is as last question, we have to find that smallest containers capacity which can measure these 2 maximum containers capacity. That means we have to find HCF of all 3. We get a common factor of these 3. That means a common container, a common measurement of container. So we have to find HCF and we will use division method, that is easy as comparison to prime factorization method. So here we will divide 434 by 403. So going at first, the remainder is 31, and when will we divide by 31 to 403 on 13, this is minus 31 and then 93, and then we get the remainder is 0. So now the common factor of 403 and 434 is 31. Now the next is 465 liter. So here the HCF is 31 and in next we will divide 465 by 31. So when we divide 465 by 31, it's completely divisible on 15. So we can say that 31 is the common factor of all 3 numbers or all 3 containers capacity. So we can say that 31 is the HCF, or 31 is the maximum capacity of a container that can measure the diesel of all 3. And now we are going to start exercise 3.5, and before it we will study about LCM. LCM we can say that least common multiple. So same, we have 2 types. First is prime factorization and next second one is division method. So taking an example of 2 numbers, let we have 8 and 12. We have find least common multiple. Now as prime factorization method, we will find the prime factors of these 2 separately. So now starting with first, we will find the prime factorization of 8. 2 4 ja 8 and 2 2 ja 4, then 2 2 ja 1. So we can say that 8 equals to 2 into 2 into 2, And same as it is when we find prime factorization of 12, we get 2 6 ja 12, 2 3 ja 6, and 3 3 1 ja 3. So we can say that the prime factors of 12 is 2 into 2 into 3. So students, in LCM we will make pair. Let here 2 is common, and again 2 is common, and these 2 and 3 are remaining which have no pair. So we can say that in LCM we consider these pairs as one time, and also we will multiply with the remaining digits which has no pair. So we can say that 2 is that one pair, then multiply with 2, that is second pair, and these remaining numbers, that is 2 into 3. So we get the LCM of 8 and 12 is 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, and 8 3 ja 24. So the LCM is 24. This one is our prime factorization method. And in next division method, we will use the same prime factorization method with combination of these two numbers. That means we will take 8 and 12 with each other, and we will find that prime factorization. So these two numbers are divisible by 2. We can say 2 4 ja 8 and 2 6 ja 12. Now again by 2, 2 2 ja 4 and 2 3 ja 6. Now when we divide by 2, we get 2 1 ja 2, and 3 is not divisible, so we can write 3 is as it is. And in next we will divide by 3. Here 1 is not divisible, that means we will write 1 same as it is, and 3 1 ja 3. Here we get 1 1. So when we get 1 1 digit in last, that means we have completed our process. And these are the factors of 8 and 12. So we can say that LCM equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Same as it is, we get 24. So the LCM of 8 and 12 by division method is 24. So this one is our division method of LCM, and with different numbers, if we will find, that will be the prime factorization method. So now starting with exercise 3.5. First question, find the LCM of the given numbers by prime factorization method. We have two numbers 28 and 98, and the prime factorization of 28 is 2 into 2 into 7, and then prime factorization of 98 is 2 into 7 into 7. So here we can see that 2 2 is the pair of 28 and 98, and then 7 and 7 is the another pair of both the number, and these 2 and 7 are without pair. So in LCM we consider pairs as one time, we know, and these unpaired numbers also we will multiply with the paired number. That means the LCM will be 2 into 7, then into 2 into 7, and the LCM will be 196. Same as it is in next question. And in next question, when we have 3 numbers, so first we will check the pair of 3 number, then we will make the pair of 2 numbers, and then with the single numbers. So here we will find the prime factorization of 36 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, and prime factorization of 40 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, and prime factorization of 126 is 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. So here student, we can say that 2 is triplet. 2 is making a triplet pair, so we will consider 2 as one time, and in next 2 2 is making another pair, so we will consider 2 again, and then 3 is making the second pair, we will multiply by 3. The next 3 is making the pair of 2, we will multiply by 3. So next here 2, 5 and 7 are the single one numbers which have no pair. So then we will multiply with single numbers, that is 2 into 5 into 7, and the multiplication of all factors, that is 2520. So we can say that this is the LCM of 36, 40 and 126. Same as it is third and fourth part, you can try at your home. And next, second question, we have to solve with division method. So in division method, we will try these two numbers in a same format. So here we will divide by 2, then 2, 2, 2, and then 2 and 3, and here we get these prime numbers. So when we multiply with all the factors, we get the LCM of these two numbers. So this one is our division method, and all the questions, all the parts are same like as this first part. So now going to the third question. Find the least number which when increased by 15 is exactly divisible by 15, 35 and 48. So here we have to find a number which is divisible. That means the number will be greater than these three numbers and when increased by 15. That means we have to find LCM of these three numbers. So using that division method, we will find the LCM, and the LCM will be 1680. And here is given that when we increased by 15, the number is divisible. That means here we have to decrease the number with 15, and when we decrease 1680 with 15, we get 1665. So we can say that 1665 is the number when we increase it by 15, and the number will be divisible by 15, 35 and 48. Next question. Find the least number which when divided by 6, 15 and 18 leaves remainder 5 in each case. That means in each case it gives a remainder. That means we have to find LCM simply, and LCM in 95. That means when we divide 6 by 90, we have to get 5 as a remainder. So for remainder we will increase 5 in 90. So when we increase 5 in 90, we get 95. So this one is our number. Now fifth question. Find the least number which when divided by 24, 36, 45 and 54 leaves a remainder of 3 in each case. So this one is same as it is as the last question. You have to practice yourself. And now sixth question. Find the greatest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 8, 20 and 24. You have to try it, and in next class we will solve it. Thank you so much.